So hi friends, we are in 2023 and already a month has gone by. So a lot of people are talking about economic crisis going to happen in 2023. The IMF has forecasted about 1/3 of the globe going to see an economic recession. So having said that 1/3 of the globe is going to hit an economic recession, so does that leave India aside? No, I don't think so. If the globe is going to see a recession, obviously the impact of the recession from all other countries is going to impact the developing nations as well, because there is no country left without a dependency on other nations. We are relying on imports of certain commodities from other countries as well, and we are also relying on exports of goods to other countries. Having said that, if there is an exchange of goods from one country to another, then India is not going to be left out from a recession. So now, having said that, in 2003, how or what are the things which you need to take care before you pick up the stock? Before you pick any stock in 2003, having known that there's going to be an economic crisis, you need to be a little cautious. The first aspect which you need to look at while selecting a particular company or a stock is that you need to see for strong balance sheet. That is the first aspect. And when I say strong balance sheet, there are two aspects within the balance sheet which are most critical. So the first aspect is the debt to equity ratio as well as the debt to the net profit ratio. The debt to the net profit should be low enough such that the debt should be able to repay the debt within a period of a year or two. And the debt to equity also should be low enough that debt should look like a minuscule amount of repayment going to happen to the bank or whatever third party institution. So that is with respect to the balance sheet. The second aspect which you need to be particularly looking at is the beta of the stock. If the beta of the stock is low, then hence I look that's a good company to invest during the period of economic turmoil, because when the general market corrects like about 50%, the low beta stock will correct significantly less than the general market. For example, if the general market correct 50%, if you have picked up a beta stock which is having 0.5, then that stock would correct around 25%. So hence you can look into company which have a low beta. And the third aspect which you can look at is the trade receivables of the company and the inventory of the company. Now, when I say trade receivables and inventory, the trade receivables, if you see indication that the trade receivables have actually gone up significantly, or the inventory size has gone up significantly, then you need to be a little careful to invest in such companies, because the fact that it is not able to collect cash from the customers, already we see that these companies are going to be hit even more badly during the economic crisis. So hence you need to be a little careful while selecting companies which have a high inventory and a high trade receivables. So these are the three aspects which you can look at, and when you look at the trade receivable, make sure that you look into the trade receivable as part of the cash flow statement. And the fourth and not the least aspect which you can look at is you can see at the variance of the net profit versus the operating cash flow of the company. If the net profit versus the operating cash flow of the company are having a very low difference with each other, or if the operating cash profit is much higher than the net profit, then it's a great company to invest. It's a company which is having a durable competitive advantage when the operating cash flow is much higher than the net profit. So these are the few aspects which you can look at while investing in 2022. See you then. If you like this video, please subscribe so that you can watch all my subsequent videos. Bye.